Hey everyone, thanks for joining me for another video. Today we're going to go ahead and work on the second and third page of week 48. This is my daughter actually enjoying herself on the beach. This is the first day that we actually, after we had checked in and everything, and we actually had time to go down to the water and play in the sand and also the waves and stuff. She is not a swimmer, so she didn't get in to do any swimming. Actually, none of the kids did. It was November, the water was cold. No one did any swimming. We actually didn't see anybody swimming. But anyway, this lovely is from the Hazelwood collection. And then that Get It Girl that's under there is from the My Mind's Eye collection. I did open up the little ephemera pack for the Hazelwood, and so I have those spread out. And then I also opened up my little moments from Ellie Studio, and those are also inside of the little cup that I'm using. My desk is a mess. I'm coming downstairs and I'm watching shows and stuff, and my desk is a mess. I gave up after these two spreads. I just gave up and I went and I was like, I need to take a break because my desk looks awful. But I wanted to go ahead and do this voiceover and get this video up there for you guys. In between here, I'm actually going to share a little haul with you. So anyway, I decided to go ahead and use that particular my concern with this layout, and I didn't know this when I was doing it inside of the app, is I have like two titles. I have on there totally unforgettable memories is what I end up putting under there. It's a chipboard piece, and then this is the sticker that I had before that I wanted to add on there, and I finally found a place to add it. And now I'm gonna look for how I can what embellishments I can use in order to tie it in. I didn't want that flower to go straight across, so I was like, nah, that's not gonna work for me. And so I'm just gonna play with a couple of these embellishments or whatnot to see what I want to put in there. This is the Heidi Swap acetate. I wanted to put on there, I think I can, in gold, but it never really tied into the layout at all. And then I have some more chipboard pieces, and then I have the wood veneer pieces from the My Mind's Eye. They put like this glue dot on the back of these, and I mean that glue dot, once you put it on your page, you are done. So that's why I never let it touch the page, because it's hard to get it on there. Now this wood veneer, I thought that I was going to put that wood veneer where the sand is, and so I changed my mind on the happiness found. So I started playing with this Happy Days little sticker, and I didn't like it, and then I'm gonna put it on here, and finally the layouts start coming together. And that happens a lot. It's like a little sticky back on the back of this wood veneer too, and I wasn't able to use my regular adhesive to make it very, stick very well. So I'm gonna play with this a little while, and then finally I'm gonna pull out my red tape veneer. I'm sorry, my wet red tape adhesive in order to put this veneer on the page. And that veneer says, "Be your beautiful self." And I love that to go right here with her jumping over the wave and playing in the sand and having a great time. Then, like I was saying before, it always takes like one or two little embellishments to help the process go a little bit faster. Here, I was having the hardest time getting that sticker off and getting the red part off of the red adhesive. That happens sometimes. And then I go crazy with enamel dots, and now I need more enamel dots. But then I was also looking, I ordered some enamel dots, and then I found on YouTube how other crafters are actually making their own enamel dots. So I ordered me a huge bucket of um, pearlies. I think they're called pearly, the little pearlies, so that I can stick them in my oven and make my own enamel dots. Um, and I also ordered me some glue dots because I know that these will not be adhesive. So I'm definitely going to use my glue dots, and I'll share that with you guys once I actually put them in the oven and get some going and get me a stack of them, because I do go through a lot of enamel dots, and you all know that enamel dots are like $4 to $5 a package, and we really don't get that many in there. So especially not for me, especially when I like to literally fill my whole page with enamel dots. There's never enough. So down at the picture where she's on the rocks, I am trying to put together her age. On most of my kids' photos, I add their age. Sometimes I even hide how old they are, or I'll put it in my journaling on my Collect app of how old they are, and try to put that on there. That way, if my children are looking in our album, they ask me, how old was I on this photo, mom? And then I can just look on there and I see how old they are. So that's why I was putting on there, you rock at 8. And once I put that on there, I was happy with how that looked. I went ahead and opened up the wood veneers that I had purchased from Tuesday morning, and I put the @ symbol. So I thought that was really cute, and I added a heart because she is my little girl. She's my only girl, so I love her dearly. I have 2 boys, and so one girl, you have to. I try to keep everything girly and sweet and precious for her, with flowers and hearts, and and then I'm going into a layout with the boys, and so you guys will see them shortly here. Here I'm trying to fill in that space that's right behind her, but I don't want to cover up her face or anything. So I'm trying to figure out exactly what I want to add in that open space. And so I found this sticker with 4 hearts on it. And then I'm going to go ahead and put the date above it, but it's not necessarily the date. I messed up a couple of times when I was doing my week 48 date. And so I just took one of those stickers, and then I'm going to add a heart in the middle where I messed up the date, and it has on there just November 2016. And then I'm going to use some enamel dots. See that small little heart? That's so cute. And then I'm going to use some more enamel dots and hearts to fill in this space. And that's how I'm going to use it to, just embellish there and embellish this photo. And I love, love, love how it turned out. And then I was still looking at that 8, and I'm like, what can I do with that 8? It just felt so small to me. I don't know why, but it did. And I really wanted to change it. And so I'm looking through the stash of stuff to see if I really anything else. And so I'm like giving this layout the thumbs up, like, yeah, I'm done. Leave it alone before you mess it up. And now I'm going to show you guys a quick haul that I did a couple of days ago at Hobby Lobby. So I picked up these little Mamba stickers. They are so cute. I'm gonna pick it up and show it to you. It's all family, and you see it makes a little shimmer. It has like really shimmery. Then in the clearance aisle, I picked these up. These are actually photo overlays, and then I found this pink paisley. Those are so cute. They're like acetates as well, with gold and flowers. And then I found another one. I got this mainly for that camera. It's another Project Life packet that was in the and then I got this cute little vellum paper too. So that's just a quick little haul that I got. And I'm about to open these pink paisleys because I saw on the back a number 8, and I want to use the number 8 because I was just talking about I didn't like the number 8, so I saw that when I opened up this bag again, and I'm like, oh yes, I definitely want to use that. And I'm sorry if you can hear the TV. My husband is watching TV in his room, and so it's pretty loud. I just wanted to show you guys how clear through this is, and it has flowers on it. Oh my goodness, it was so cute. I'll show you a couple of pieces, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and go to the number 8. It says grade A on it. That's so cute. I moved it over to the sand, and then the and symbol, and now I'm finding it says ooh la la, and then the next one is hello. It's beautiful. It has florals on it and yellow. I'm definitely gonna find some layout to put that on. Now here's the number 8. You can barely, I'm gonna move the layout over so you can see inside of my lights. For some reason I moved that little green enamel dot over to the other page, and then I left the heart there, and I'm gonna move the heart in just a moment. I thought I was gonna move the layout over so you can see the number 8, and I still used the @ symbol. It was clear, and that way I can still say, hey, this is you at 8. There it is. I moved it over so you can see the number 8. I do have me some lights on order. You can't even tell in this video that because I only have one small window. I have the blinds open. It's daylight outside. It was so bright in daylight, and my room is still dark. So, and then I have a lamp, and my lamp is showing like this goldish color on the side there, on the left hand side. So I did talk with hubby, and I told him I really need some light in this area. It's so dark. So I thought I wanted that heart there, the wood veneer heart, but I didn't. So I just added some more adhesive to that little doily up there. And now I'm moving on to the boys layout. And most of this I did with a bunch of photo overlays. I'm gonna add this little cute green washi tape, and the sayings that are on there, like love this, today is epic, be wild. All of those were photo overlays. So this is from Ellie Studio, and this is what matters the most. And then I'm also gonna get this little tag. I wanted to use this tag so bad, that navy with the boys. I do try to keep it boyish colors. My kids, they do see these layouts, and they will ask me like, really, Mom, why do you have a heart with us, and why do you have they're big boys, so they're like, Mom, I do not want flowers on my layout. And there I go, I put a black heart. He'll be okay with that, but it's not gonna stay that way. So now I'm looking for those stickers. I'm gonna open them up because I wanted to add them to this page as well. And then now that I have those, I'm gonna put the date right there. It wasn't the 22nd, so I am gonna put a heart like I did on the other one. I thought I wanted to add a wood veneer, but I'm not gonna add a wood veneer. And then on this one, I didn't add any wood on there, so their layout isn't gonna have any wood. And I didn't add any flowers either on their layout. I did embellish a lot with enamel dots and stickers, because really in the app I did everything I wanted to do to it, adding words, and it looks like I stamped it, and that's cool with me, and it saved me some time. So I really didn't have much embellishing to do with this layout. And I put recorded there, but I'm gonna remove it because it wasn't what I really wanted. And sometimes I really do put stuff down to see if I'm gonna like it there or if I'm not. And I have no problems with picking it back up and not using it. Right now I'm going through that pink Paisley's little stash that I had opened for my daughter, and then I was like, no, I'm not putting any flowers on there. The boys would have a complete fit. So now I'm still looking for the other embellishments. I opened up that pack and it has on there brothers, and so I'm gonna put it down at the white part right there under today is Epic Brothers, and you can see it if you're looking directly at the layout. And then it has So Fun, and it's like a gold sparkle. So Fun Adventure is Calling. It's gonna be this one. And then on there is Having Fun Together, is that little sticker you can't see. And here I go with my enamel dots. Love those. And I'm gonna remove that part. That's the first time I remove it. And then it has love on this heart that's in my hand, and I'm like, hey, I already have love this on there. So I'm not gonna use that one. I'm gonna pull that one back up. And then I'm looking for more stickers that I want to add to it, and this page is full of stickers. And this one has on here, they are my heart, but I didn't want to use it because I couldn't see it as much, so I didn't use that one. So now I'm looking for something that I want to add in that little empty space over there, and there's that tag again. I went for it, and now I'm thinking like, oh no, what I'm gonna do. And then I saw that yellow, grabbed it. It's just what I needed. And it has on there, enjoy every moment. These things are huge. I don't know how to use them. They're really big. Those little buttons that come with the My Mind's Eye, I really don't know how to use them because they're super big. So I pulled out one of the brads, but I don't use brads. So I pull the brad backing off of it, and then I just use some adhesive, dimensional adhesive, and put the little button on the layout. And then from there, I'm gonna start adding more stickers, which are these little hearts. And I'm adding these hearts, but I'm not gonna keep them there. And then it's a tree there because I think this is like a camping. That one was too big. It's a camping, like Adventure is Calling. And it had a tree, and I didn't want to use that, so I covered up the tree with a heart. And then there it is again. I added some more adhesive to the black and white heart in the middle. That black and white heart is from the Hazelwood. And then I was gonna get the washi tape in order to go across this one. I'm gonna pull it up in a minute. I thought I wanted to go across the top and the bottom, but I already have it on the top square. On the top pocket, so I didn't want to use it there. So I'm gonna move it over a bit, and I'm gonna put boys on there. Be wild, be brave, and wild boys. Those are the fun boys, right? The wild boys, like true boys. If you're not calling their name every 5 minutes, then what's the point, right? Like wild boys, really tough boys, but they are sweet, so that's a good thing. So I'm using just the green and mint for the letters. I didn't want to use any of the pinks or anything like that, so I just used that. And then I see that I have that empty space next to them, so I'm going to continue to look for more stickers to put in that area. I found this smile on there, and I thought that was going to be it. It's green, but it was not it. I'm going to remove it, and I'm going to put something else there. I'm going to make sure that I also tear some more of that washi tape off of there. And oh, I was looking at it on the playback, and I could have used that green over there on the other side. Every moment, enjoying every moment, smile. That would have been cute to add some green to it. But I'm pretty much done with that pocket over there. Now I'm going back to adding enamel dots to everything. I know, I use a lot of enamel dots. That's why I said I do have a solution for the amount of enamel dots I use. And my desk is a mess. That's why it's so hard for me to find stuff. I thought I wanted to put my son's age on there, but then I thought about it. My other son is on there too. So I didn't want to do that. So I got to make sure I put their age somewhere on the back so that I can remember how old they were. And so I did tear off the excess washi tape. And I was like, no, not another heart. So like I said, it's always one thing to make it come together. And I just haven't found that one thing. I thought I wanted to do #happy, but I didn't want to add black because I have mostly blue and greens and yellows and white, so I didn't want to do that. And so now I'm just fiddling with these dimension. That's the dimension tape that I'm adding to the back of that brad, because I decided that that's exactly what I wanted to do. I did add some like not coral, but orange enamel dots on here because my son is wearing orange. So it's like a burnt orange enamel dot. And so I added some enamel dots there. And then I'm going to get halfway through. And then I remembered I tore it. So I couldn't use it again after I tore it. And so I'm going to take all of those enamel dots, the sticker hearts, and line them in a row on that photo. And then I'm going to take my square enamel dots and use those instead of hearts. And I was giving you the thumbs up because I was excited because I finally figured out how I wanted to end this layout. And so here I'm looking for my square enamel dots. I don't know what I did with them. I had just had them in my hand, and then I was like, oh no, what did I do with them? And then I started looking through all of this stuff again. Here I see a diamond, and I'm like, yes, I'll use that. And then here I go to add the second diamond, and I'm like, no, I don't like it. So I put it back on the sticker sheet, and then I go back to look for my square enamel dots. And like I said, my disc is awful. There it is. I found it. And I'm putting it on there. And at the same time I do my videos, I do listen to music. So you saw my phone light up, had music going. And then now I'm taking it and adding more squares. Now I pulled that one up because it had the 22nd on it, and I could definitely use that tag for another day. And then I'm just gonna put the lighter green, darker green on there, and it doesn't have a date on it, and that way I'll be able to put a sticker there. I'm gonna put some type of sticker there to cover up the date. And I wanted to use this little green tag too when I saw it, but I'm like, no, I can't do that. So here I am with another little heart. I used a blue one, and I only have 4 hearts on there, so that's good. And that completes the layout for me, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and you guys have a great weekend, and see you next time. Bye.